Alright, thank you so much. That was fantastic. Only took a couple of seconds. Now, if you are trying out for the SRC and you're not already seated at the front, could you please stand up and come to the front? Because we need you to be here ready to deliver your speeches. Alright, today is sort of our first official assembly together, in the sense that we haven't had many assemblies in the hall this year, and we all know why, but also in the sense that you're making a very important decision today. As I was saying outside already to another group, you are going to be electing the Year 11 representatives. Often the Year 11 representatives are also your prefects for Year 12 and your school captains. Students, to be elected for the captain's and vice captain's role, you have to have served in the SRC at least 1 year prior to that last Year 12. So these students could possibly be your leaders or our school leaders in 2022. So you do have an important job. I need you to be listening to what they're saying. It's not just about who's the most popular and who you like the most. And I have stood in this hall for many, many years, and every single year the students get it right. Every single year, without fail. The students have always picked the most deserving, the most committed young man or woman to represent them. All of them here are worthy of the job, of course, but you will know what is most important to you as students, because they are your representatives. Now, I'd like to officially, this is the first official function where I welcome Mr. Wallington into the SRC role as coordinator, and I'm super excited that he's taken on this role. He is going to lead the SRC into the wonderful and exciting activities we will have in 2021. Hopefully no COVID comes back and we can actually make the school a little bit more fun and a little bit more enjoyable for everyone. I'll hand over now to Mr. Wallington, who will continue the proceedings for the rest of this morning. Please remain disrespectful when the students are speaking. They are your friends and your peers. Thank you.
Thanks, Ms. Matus, and good morning, Year 10. I don't really have much to add other than what Miss has already said. These students up here are doing something that takes a lot of courage and a lot of bravery to stand up and speak in front of their whole year group. And the reason they're doing that is because they want to represent you. Okay, they want to make sure that your voice is heard, that the things that you want are communicated through the school, and I think that's a really, really admirable and good thing that they're trying to do. So, our first speaker is actually going to be Jamshid.
Good morning, teachers and my fellow peers. Before I begin my speech, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today. As most of you know, my name is Jamshid, but people usually call me Jamie. Today, I am standing here to prove myself and convince you guys to vote for me to continue being an SRC member in Cheso High School for my 3rd year. I came to Australia 4 years ago on the first day of the first month of 2017 with almost no English knowledge. Still, I performed well in the IEC as a student leader and transitioned to high school in 2018. I'm a sport lover. I love sport. Don't you all? I play volleyball and martial arts, and I won the Australian Championships in both volleyball and taekwondo in 2019. I play volleyball for many different teams, including New South Wales Junior Volleyball Team and of course our school team. We have the biggest tournament of the year in week 9. The school cup will take a week and our school team will participate in this tournament. We will win this tournament and make our school proud. One of my aims as a leader in Chester Hill is to promote sports to students more and make better opportunities for them. In any type of sport, including volleyball, basketball, soccer, and even martial arts. I understand not everyone likes sport, but I will also represent those of you who love drama, music, art, and games. I will represent all of you. I'm willing to be an excellent role model for students. I believe that I have many useful skills that are needed for this position. A good SRC member should always be respectful, reliable, responsible, and a role model for the rest of the group. I have all those significant skills that are needed for this position. I have won the award of young men standing strong against domestic violence in the beginning of the year. A leader is someone who is friend to all, respects and listens to their peers and cares about the people around them. A leader is someone who is strong and has resilience. For me, being a leader is not about putting my badge on and delivering some fake speeches, but I would rather become friend of all of you and make sure we all have the best experience in here in Cheso High School. So I will not be just a leader, but a caring friend. If you vote for me as your first choice, I promise I always listen to your opinions before making any decisions that will affect you. Because as a student in Cheso High School, you must have a say in the action that will affect you. You matter. Your opinions matter. I believe I can make a significant and positive contributions to this school community. Vote for me if you want to be here, respected, and if you really want a representative who has integrity, is approachable, polite, and shows sacrifice. Thank you.
Thank you, Jamshid. Thank you, E10, for listening so attentively.